normal television CNA Singapore.
Military leaders from India and Pakistan took part in simultaneous sessions at the Shangri-La Dialogue, just as a ceasefire paused a 96-hour confrontation between the two nuclear neighbors. Last month's clash saw retaliatory strikes by both India and Pakistan after a terror attack in Indian-administered Kashmir in April killed 26 people. India's Chief of Defence Staff says its military operation in May shows the limits of its country's tolerance.
What India has done is politically they have drawn a new red lines of their tolerance against terror. And this, I hope, this particular operation, it's a basically lying in military domain. So that should bring about some lessons for our adversary also, and hopefully they learn that this is a limit of India's tolerance. Means we've been subjected to this proxy war on terror for the past almost about 2 decades, or maybe more. And we've lost a lot of people, and we want to put an end to it.
On the issue of security, a top general from the Pakistan Armed Forces weighed in on what could happen in the event of another clash.
With the lowering of this threshold to the dangerous levels, if next time such a conflict occurs and the cities are targeted first and the borders become irrelevant mostly, so what you will see is that there could be a chance, I'm not trying to create an alarm, but I'm speaking based on logic, that there could be a possibility that before the international community intervenes, because of the restricted or constricted times window, the damage and destruction may have already taken place.
Both countries continue to maintain that the use of nuclear weapons was never on the table. But Pakistan's General Zahir Shamsad Mirza told CNA that if the conflict breaks out again in the future, it could go beyond conventional warfare.
In the future conflicts, keeping the conflict limited to mere conventional domain may not be possible for Pakistan. So it can transcend to the next domain. We only wish and pray it doesn't. But the only thing is that, remember, for two nuclear powers, for any two nuclear powers, not only India and Pakistan, deterrence is the key. And deterrence provides stability. And for any nuclear power, when deterrence is broken, it has to be reestablished.
Pakistan's nuclear policy of strategic ambiguity is widely interpreted as a deterrence to India's military strength. But Mr. Mirza said what's seen as an ambiguous policy on weapons could become less so if there's a stark difference in levels of conventional capabilities between the two nuclear powers.
These are two nuclear powers. There has to be a semblance and some level of conventional symmetry between both countries. The capability is coming here, whether it is Pakistan-centric or not is nothing. But as Clausewitz said, that capability is there, intentions can change overnight. So with the capability residing there and the other country not getting that capability, there could be a conventional asymmetry. But when it goes beyond proportion, you'll agree with me that it puts a direct stress on the strategic stability and the strategic capability. So we only believe that the conventional asymmetry gap does not exceed beyond that level that it starts placing a stress on the strategic stability.
And for more on the situation between Pakistan and India, log on to our website where you can find this article on how Islamabad and Delhi have been offering their perspectives on security issues. That's on CNA.Asia. Australia's Defence Minister Richard Marles called